huge speculation surrounding Boris Johnson, his premiership, and how long he will remain leader of the Tory party and, of course, as Prime Minister. The latest YouGov poll, of course, showing that the Conservatives now are behind by 11 points and a rising support for Reform UK. Now, as I previously talked about, the Conservatives, when you look into that latest YouGov poll, are down to 52% of Leavers backing them. That before was in the 70s, perhaps even the 80s, I believe. And you saw Reform UK up to 13% with Brexiteers, with Leave voters. 11% of those who voted Tory in 2019 at the general election have now switched to Reform. And so I think Boris Johnson, his brand is an election winner, isn't it? Is an electoral asset to the Conservative Party, which is why I think he will still be there in May of this year when we have local elections. A big factor, however, in those May elections is going to be how organised, how many candidates Reform UK can put up and the level of support that they can attract. Because if Reform UK have a big night, many Leavers and Brexiteers will have turned away from the Conservatives, and hey, perhaps a torrid night for the Tories at the local elections would then see more letters go in from Conservative MPs for a leadership challenge against Boris Johnson. But I just wanted to highlight what Reform UK are doing on this front, because it's clear they also think the stakes are high at these local elections. Richard Tice recently sent out an email. If not you, then who? Stand for us in 2022. Richard Tice urging supporters of the party to go forward and stand as local election candidates this year. Tice saying, our challenge this year is to make Reform UK even more successful and to build on the foundations we've put down together. Saying our best chance to do that comes in the form of local elections this May, which are taking place all over the country. So Tice clearly trying to get candidates in place already in time for those May 2022 elections. And in a separate email that went out, the party talked about being one of the top 5 main players in British politics, and say that as we are now playing with the big boys and girls, the time has come for us to begin to develop a comprehensive and dynamic policy platform. And they said the first 4 of these will be in the fields of health, police and crime, education and energy. So there you are, guys. Reform UK already looking ahead to those May elections that could be absolutely pivotal in terms of Boris Johnson's future as Prime Minister. If the Conservatives get hammered, you could see him under even bigger pressure. If the Conservatives can rebound, of course, we've seen Operation Red Meat announcements on the likes of the BBC licence fee, talk about changing the approach on the illegal migration crisis. These May elections could be absolutely pivotal, and I think Reform UK and the level of support they can attract from Brexiteers, from Leave voters, could be a big story on the night. Let me know if you're someone who's thinking about voting or maybe even standing for Reform or not. Are you likely to vote Conservative this May? Do you still back Boris? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And as ever, I'll keep bringing you all the very latest on this and more in the run-up to the May election. So make sure you have hit subscribe and the bell. Please do give this video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And of course, thanks for watching.